Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are reacting to some more of I Told Sunset About You. Now, we're about to dive into episode 3, and if you watched my reaction to episode 2, you would have seen where I said I was just going to watch the 2 episodes that day and save the rest for the next week's reaction and whatnot. Well, that was yesterday as far as this recording session goes. I don't know when this series of videos is going to get uploaded, but me recording those first 2 reactions was yesterday. And I had planned to make them wait until next week, but I got home from work today and I had a package waiting for me. I got 2 new shirts. I got my Where Your Eyes Linger t-shirt, and then I also got this awesome Angemon t-shirt from Digimon, and it just made me super excited. And then I showered and it made me feel so relaxed, and I ate and I was just like, you know what? I want to watch some more. I want to watch some more. I want to watch some more. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch some more, and we're going to see where this goes. Because, like I said in my last reaction, I don't think I've ever been so confused and so excited about 2 protagonists in a show that I've watched yet. And it just makes me excited to see where things are going. Confused because once I think they're going one direction, they take me on another direction, and then back to a different direction. And so I can't place where things are going, but I'm excited to see where things go. And yeah, so we're just going to dive on in. Okay, that's where that episode paused. Yeah, that's where it paused. So before we get into the next part of the episode, just general thoughts. They are so freaking adorable. Like I don't know how else to explain it. Like they're just so freaking adorable, and like all I'm really wondering at this point, because it's obvious, it's so obvious that O has some feelings, something towards Te. Like he's got some level of feelings, whether it's romantic or whether it's just like, I don't know, exploring his sexuality, and he's got this this lifelong friend that he's had, kind of companionship. I don't know, but he's got some sort of something towards Te. You could see it from just the jealousy he was kind of getting when Te was on the phone with Tarn. You could see it when he was trying to make Te jealous by being extra flirty with Bass, by choosing to go home with Bass instead of choosing to go study with Te, and just little things like that. And all I'm wondering is whether or not Te has realized that he's got these feelings for O as well. Because like he's playing into the feelings very, very, very hard. Like the jealousy setting in really, really quickly, and he's pursuing O as though he is fully aware that he's got these feelings, and he's trying to pursue O. But at the same time, he's still got this thing with Tarn. So part of me feels like he hasn't consciously realized or consciously admitted that he's got these feelings for O, and it's still just, it's lying beneath the surface. It's lying beneath the surface and wait, and he just needs something to bring it to the surface. Like he needs some event to happen. Because heaven knows they've got so many of these just like lingering stares. They've got so many of these moments where they're just close and intimate moments. So many times when they're just looking at each other's eyes, or when when O came along and just laid his head on Te's lap, and he's like, "Feed me chips, then I'm gonna sit here and read," and I'm like, bitch, like yes, that's something that you could do just between friends, whatever, that's fine. Like, yeah, sure. I got friends who, I'm a very comfortable person apparently, so friends will cuddle up on me all the time, or, lay their head on my shoulder, lay their head on my lap, whatever. Like, I'm a very comfortable person. They'll sit on my lap all the damn time, and it doesn't mean a damn thing. There's nothing romantic or sexual or anything about it. But between these two, I feel like it's not as simple to just write it off as like, oh yeah, it's just friends being friends. Because like I said, O's obviously got some level of feelings for him, and Ted's got feelings. He's got these feelings. He may not realize he's got these feelings yet. He may not have admitted it, or he may have. I don't know. I don't know, because he hasn't verbalized it on screen yet. But so as far as I'm concerned, Ted hasn't tapped into these emotions, these feelings, this attraction towards O yet. To him, he hasn't come to grips with that yet. But he going to. Bitch going to. If I have anything to say about this series, bitch is going to. Because all this flirty, it's so cute, it's so sweet, and I ship it so hard. Like I said, I ship all the ships. I ship Tet and O, I ship Tet and Tarn, I ship O and Bass, I ship it all. Like, I ship all these ships happening, so I'd be happy with any of them happening. But like, yes, I would obviously love Tet and O to be my main ship, and they keep teasing me with it and then taking it away, and tease me with it and taking it away. So the only thing that makes me feel uncomfortable or makes me feel bad is the fact that Bass is just kind of stuck in the middle right now. He's being treated more as like a pawn at this point. Because yes, in the beginning, O was like, I kind of have a thing for Bass. And it's like, okay, cool, yes, go pursue him. That's all fun, well and good, yay. And then you pursued him, and that's all well and great. But now there's this thing between Tet and O, and Bass is kind of like this middle person who they're using to make each other jealous. And it's not fair to Bass, because Bass seems like a sweet guy. He seems like a sweet, just nice kid. So it doesn't feel fair to him, but yeah, we just have to wait and see where things go. But yeah, so we're just gonna dive into the second half of this episode and see where things go.
ไม่รู้ว่ะกูแค่รู้สึกว่าอยากสนิทกับมึงแล้วก็ไม่อยากให้มึงสนิทกับใครอ่ะแค่นั้นอ่ะ
Okay.
And that's a start.
เอาที่มึงสบายใจอ่ะแต่กูว่ามึงหึงกูนะ
ในตอนจบสุดท้ายนิยายรักมักให้คนห่างไกลได้ย้อนกลับมาเพื่อพบเจอบอกรักเธออีกครั้งแต่ความจริงของฉันรักเราคงเป็นไปดังนั้นไม่ได้
I'm gonna pause it for a second. So what I am very happy about and how that scene was handled, or just how that whole scene went down, I'm happy that it didn't turn into one of those scenarios where, oh, like admitted, like, yes, I've got these feelings, and I think you know who I like. I think you know. Like, we went back and forth this whole, I think you know, but maybe you don't, but I think you do, but maybe you don't. But I'm glad that it didn't go the route of Ted jumping into straight denial mode and being like, no, I don't have those feelings. I've never had those. What are you talking about? Why would you accuse me of something like that? I'm straight, you know. Didn't go down that route. I like that their body language didn't change, that their chemistry didn't change, that yes, they were still, you know, laying next to each other in these hammocks, you know, just very close, not anything sexual or intimate or anything, but, you know, just close to each other, you know, rubbing legs and all that kind of stuff, and just, but none of that changed. The conversation, the tone of the conversation didn't take a dramatic shift. It just felt like a real, mature, honest kind of conversation. Ted didn't try to run away from these feelings. He's like, I don't know. I don't know when this started. And honestly, I don't know what they are. All I know is that I want to be close to you. And I don't want other people to be close to you. And honestly, yeah, it's a very, very honest thing. It's not him saying that, yes, I'm attracted to men, yes, I'm gay, I'm bisexual, whatever. It's not a label of sexuality or anything like that. It's just him saying, you're a person, I want to get close to you, and I don't want other people to be close to you. Yeah. And then, O's like, I think you're jealous, which I've been saying this whole damn time. Yes, he absolutely is jealous. And it's just kind of confirming in my head where I don't think he's really addressed whatever feelings he's got going on, but he seems to be aware of them. He just doesn't know what to do with them yet. Like, I don't think he's in a headspace where he's like, I'm trying to be in a relationship with O. I'm not trying to, be gay or straight or whatever. Like, he's just living life. He's just exploring and just trying to be happy, and what makes him happy is being close to O. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just happy that that whole conversation didn't take this dramatic shift into being defensive and accusatory and negative, and just like so many other instances I've seen on so many TV shows, so many movies. Like, they just kept the dynamic the exact same as it's been, and they just spoke honestly, and nothing changed. Nothing changed between them in that moment, and I liked it. So I just wanted to say that before we move on. All right, back in. Y'all, that's Lord, it's gonna be one of these series. Just like Where Your Eyes Linger, they're gonna make me wait till the very last minute. Guys, saw Pellicula. Y'all fucking with my emotions. John? This back scratching getting a little deep and heavy. So y'all gonna give me all this intimate holding, heavy breathing, body rubbing, but y'all won't give me a damn kiss? Y'all rude. Y'all rude and disrespectful. Oh, Lord, but I'm here for it. Jesus. Child? 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 Y'all got me feeling some type of way now.
เดี๋ยวกูนอนข้างล่างดีกว่า
Ted, don't you... Sorry. I'm upset. I'm terribly upset right now. Y'all, I am so upset. I am so upset right now. Y'all don't even know. I swear to God, it's just like watching Guys Saw Pellicula again, or Where Your Eyes Linger, and a couple other of these BL series that I've watched thus far, where it's like, y'all, if y'all have been following me long enough, y'all know I've said it a million times over. Like, whenever I watch these series, or whenever I watch like a gay romantic comedy, whether it's, international or American or whatever it may be, like, yes, I watch it for the world building, I watch it for the characters, I watch it for the story, but in the end, I'm working up to that big, orchestral moment when the orchestra swells and the heavens open up and the two people finally have that big, romantic, passionate kiss, and everything just seems right in the world, and I get all the heart butterflies and all that stuff. Like, I live for those moments. And these series, like, I expect those moments to happen at some point. Some of the series give me those moments a little bit earlier. Some of the series give me the moments at the very last second, and I'm like, you know what, you bitches, you sons of bitches. So I'm feeling like this series might be one of the latter, because there's only 2 episodes left. Yes, that they're each like an hour or something left, so there's still like 3 hours left of material, but there's only 2 episodes left. But y'all, like, I think they might have blue balled me as far as the kiss goes harder than Guys Stop and Lick You, some of the other ones that I've watched, because like with a lot of the other ones I watched, yes, like we were building up to those moments. We came so close. We were like a breath away from each other, and something happens to destroy the moment, whether it's the power coming on, or someone walking in, or whatever it is. Like, yes, but like 10-0, like, yes, we had those moments. We've had those moments a whole freaking series. Like I keep saying, the eye contact. It's the eye contact that makes or breaks these sort of like romantic moments for me. And these two have had so much intense eye contact between them throughout the episodes that I've watched thus far, and that is what's building this relationship for me. That is what's making me feel the heart flutters. That's what's making me feel all the butterflies. It's that intense eye contact that they keep having that makes me excited about them being together. So we've had so many moments, especially in this episode, where eye contact and like inches away from each other, and romantic, sitting next to each other, rubbing on thighs, or the verge of cuddling, or whatever. Like so many just innocent sort of things on their own, but putting them all together, it's all these little romantic moments where I'm like, okay, we're building up to something. We're building up to this kiss. And like they built up to this kiss like 50 times in this episode, and then they didn't give it to us. But what makes it different, and what makes it even worse, is the fact that they didn't give us the kiss, but then they immediately built up into this hot and heavy body on body rubbing, heavy breathing session where like it was all of this just like sexual chemistry, just and I'm like, I don't know if I should be watching this, but you bet your ass I'm gonna sit here and watch this, because Lord Jesus, how y'all doing? But like if they didn't build up that moment, then I still wouldn't be fine with them not giving me the kiss, but I wouldn't be as worked up about it. But the fact that they didn't give me the kiss, and then they worked up to this completely other big kind of moment, and then they blue balled that moment, and he's like, I'm gonna sleep downstairs, bye. I'm like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset right now. But yes, obviously, I mean, from the conversation that they had at the beach earlier in the episode, like O was, very clear. It's like, why don't think about it so much? Just, I don't need an answer, especially if there's not an answer. Just do what you want. Do what you want. Just live. And I like that. One thing I like about a lot of these series that I've reacted to thus far, but especially in this world that we're living in right now, in this series, is like there doesn't seem to be the presence of labels when it comes to sexuality or anything like that. Like there's not gay, straight, or whatever. I'm not gonna say that everybody's fluid or everybody's, whatever it is, but like the label doesn't seem to be the concerning factor. Like nobody's concerned about the fact that they're attracted to a guy, or the fact that they're attracted to a girl, or attracted to someone of the same sex or opposite sex or whatever. Like that doesn't seem to be the key factor in any of these series that I've really watched. It's really more just the fact of, I'm attracted to this person that I didn't think that I would end up being attracted to, and they so happen to be the same gender. And like I like that aspect of it. So the fact that was just like, I don't need an answer. If there's not an answer, don't think about it. Just do whatever you want. Do whatever makes you happy. And Ted earlier was like, I don't know what these feelings are. I know I want to be close to you, and I don't want other people to be close to you, but I don't know anything beyond that. Like, we're not putting any kind of label on what he's feeling or what their relationship is. They're just living their life. Now we're crossing into a place where I think Ted is starting to confront those feelings head on and starting to think about like consequences, repercussions, and what it would mean to actually go down this road with O. And while, you know, he was starting to give in to the, you know, pleasures of the flesh there towards the end of the episode, he quickly backed off because I think he's just starting to think about the fact that, you know, there's this girl that he's been interested in up until this point. There's this life that he's been living thus far, and, you know, there's a lot of things that could be in his headspace that we won't know until he explicitly says them. So I could hypothesize about whether or not he's pulling away from him because of, you know, his relationship with Tarn and his feelings towards that, or if he's pulling away because of not wanting to ruin his friendship that he just got back, or if he's pulling away for some other reason. Like, I could hypothesize until the cows come home, but I won't know until he actually explicitly says what's going on in his head. But yeah, he's just, in that moment, he gave in, but then I think he started to mentally come back from, like, O told him not to think, just do what makes him happy, and he was doing that this whole time, but I think he finally snapped back into his headspace where he thinks about stuff, and he started thinking about what was going down at the moment, and he's like, I gotta step away from this, which is unfortunate, but yeah. I just want them together so bad. Even if they don't get together, I just need them to, I need this kiss. I need this kiss to happen. Every series I say the same damn thing, and it's the truth. It's the truth. We're working up to this, and I need this kiss to happen. Like, y'all, that last scene was rude. Like, my loins are ablaze waiting for this kiss to happen. I don't care if they have sex. I don't care. They can have all the sex in the world. They can have all the hot and heavy petting that they want to do. I don't care. I just need this passionate romantic kiss to happen. That is what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for, and I need it to happen. Lord. But like I mentioned, I feel bad for Bass and Tarn just because I feel like they're kind of bystanders caught in the crossfire of what's happening between Ted and O, while they're discovering and figuring out whatever it is they're trying to figure out in their relationship and how they feel and all that kind of stuff. And it's unfortunate, but it's not uncommon. It's not anything that hasn't happened before. Doesn't make it right, but, you know, I just hope that they can let the other parties down easily. Hopefully. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this series will take another 180 turn, and then Ted's gonna be like, yeah, no, sorry, I'm heterosexual again, and I'm all about Tarn, and we're gonna go back down that ship, and Ted's gonna go back with Bass, and, you know, that'll be the end of it. Who knows? Who knows? The series keeps changing its mind, and it, like I said, it's making me excited, it makes me happy, and I'm confused, and but mostly I'm just upset right now. I'm so upset. Y'all know why. So I could babble on and on and on, but I think I got another episode I gotta watch because it's only like 12:45 in the morning right now. It's still early. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.